The Royal Rumble mystery man just unmasked himself on Smackdown, and the identity is so shocking that the entire wrestling world is in complete meltdown right now. After months of speculation, investigations, and attacks that left Braun Breaker paralyzed and careers destroyed, the person behind the mask voluntarily revealed himself on Friday Night Smackdown in the most dramatic and absolutely earth-shattering moment WWE has delivered in years. This isn't who anyone predicted. Not Seth Rollins, not Logan Paul, not any of the suspects we've been discussing. The true identity of the mystery attacker is so controversial, so absolutely mind-blowing, that it's going to change everything we thought we knew about WWE's power structure and the future of the company. If you're not prepared to have your wrestling world turned upside down, stop watching now, because what I'm about to reveal will shock you to your core. The reveal happened during the main event segment of Friday Night Smackdown, when the mystery man's music didn't hit. Instead, the arena lights went completely dark for nearly 30 seconds. When the lights came back on, there was a single spotlight illuminating the entrance ramp, and a figure stood there wearing the familiar black mask, an outfit that's terrorized WWE for months. The crowd was going insane, chanting, "Take it off! Take it off!" demanding to finally see who's been behind all the chaos. The mystery man walked slowly down that ramp, milking every second of anticipation, and when he got into the ring, he grabbed a microphone with hands that were shaking. Whether from nerves or adrenaline, we couldn't tell. The entire SmackDown roster had gathered at the top of the ramp, wanting to see the reveal just as much as the fans. Security surrounded the ring to prevent anyone from attacking before the identity could be revealed. The tension was absolutely unbearable. And then the mystery man spoke, and the voice that came through the speakers made everyone in that arena gasp in recognition. He said, "For months, you've all been asking who I am and why I did what I did. Tonight, you get your answers. Tonight, the truth comes out, and it's going to destroy everything you thought you knew about WWE." And then, in one swift motion, the mystery man pulled off his mask and revealed his face to the world. The mystery attacker who paralyzed Braun Breaker, who cost him the Royal Rumble, who orchestrated months of chaos and violence, was revealed to be Cody Rhodes. Yes, you heard that correctly. The American Nightmare, Wee's top babyface, the man who finished his story at WrestleMania. The person everyone thought was the hero of WWE is actually the villain who's been destroying careers from behind a mask. The shock in that arena was palpable. The crowd reaction was instant chaos. Half the arena was booing at the top of their lungs, disgusted by Cody's betrayal. The other half was in such shock that they were completely silent, unable to process what they just witnessed. The SmackDown roster at the top of the ramp looked stunned, with several wrestlers shaking their heads in disbelief. This wasn't the reveal anyone expected, and the wrestling world is still reeling from the implications. Cody Rhodes stood in that ring with a smirk on his face, clearly enjoying the chaos his reveal had caused. He then delivered a promo that will go down as one of the most controversial in WWE history. Cody said, "You all look so shocked, so betrayed. But you shouldn't be. Everything I've done has been for the greater good of WWE. Braun Breaker was becoming dangerous, reckless, a threat to everyone in this company. I did what had to be done to protect the business I love." The audacity of Cody trying to justify paralyzing Braun Breaker as protection was absolutely sickening. Cody continued his delusional rant, saying, "I'm not the villain here. I'm the hero WWE needs. Someone willing to make the hard choices, to do what others won't, to ensure that Wee's future is secure. Braun Breaker's career was a sacrifice necessary to maintain order. And if anyone else threatens what I've built, what I represent, they'll meet the same fate." But here's where Cody's reveal gets even more twisted and controversial. The American Nightmare then revealed that he wasn't working alone. Cody said, "You think I did all this by myself? No, I had help from people who share my vision for WWE's future." And then Cody called out his accomplices, and when they walked through the curtain, the wrestling world experienced a second wave of shock. The three masked attackers who helped Cody assault the Vision and paralyze Braun Breaker removed their masks to reveal themselves as Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and Austin Theory. Yes, three wrestlers who've been portrayed as babyfaces or at least neutral figures were actually part of Cody's conspiracy all along. The betrayal wasn't just from one person, it was from an entire faction of wrestlers who've been playing us all for fools. Kevin Owens grabbed a microphone and explained his involvement, saying, "I joined Cody because I'm tired of watching undeserving people get opportunities. Braun Breaker didn't earn his push, he got it because of his last name. The Steiner legacy opened doors for him that were closed to the rest of us. Cody offered me a chance to be part of something bigger, to reshape WWE in our image, and I took it." Sami Zayn's explanation was equally disturbing. Sami said, "For years, I've been the underdog, the guy who had to scratch and claw for every opportunity. Meanwhile, Braun Breaker walks in with his family name and gets handed everything. Cody showed me that sometimes you have to be ruthless to get what you deserve. I have no regrets about what we did." Austin Theory's involvement was perhaps the most shocking because he's been positioned as a future star himself. Theory said, "Cody promised me that if I helped eliminate the competition, I'd be fast-tracked to main event status. Braun Breaker was in my way, and Cody gave me the opportunity to remove that obstacle. In this business, you do what you have to do to succeed." The conspiracy that Cody Rhodes orchestrated is so much deeper than anyone imagined. This wasn't just about attacking Braun Breaker, this was about a group of wrestlers deciding they had the right to determine WWE's future, to choose who deserves opportunities, to play God with other people's careers. The megalomania on display is terrifying. But wait, the reveals still weren't over. Cody Rhodes then dropped the biggest bombshell of all when he revealed that there was one more person involved in the conspiracy, someone in WWE management who's been protecting them and covering their tracks. Cody said, "We couldn't have done this without someone on the inside, someone with power who shares our vision." And when that person walked out, the wrestling world exploded. The management official who's been helping Cody Rhodes and his faction was revealed to be Nick Aldis, the Smackdown general manager. The person responsible for maintaining order and protecting talent, was actually complicit in the attacks all along. Aldis got in the ring with a smug expression and said, "As GM, I have access to security footage, schedules, everything we needed to plan these attacks perfectly. I helped Cody because WWE needs strong leadership willing to make tough decisions. We're not villains, we're revolutionaries." The implications of Nick Aldis being involved are staggering. This means WWE's own management structure was compromised. Aldis used his position of authority to facilitate attacks on WWE talent. He's been lying to Triple H, to other officials, to everyone for months. The corruption goes all the way to the top of SmackDown's power structure. Triple H's music immediately hit after these revelations, and the chief content officer came storming down that ramp looking more furious than we've ever seen him. Hunter got in the ring and got right in Cody Rhodes' face, screaming, "What have you done? You paralyzed a young star. You destroyed careers. You corrupted my GM. You've betrayed everything WWE stands for. This ends now." Cody Rhodes stood toe-to-toe with Triple H and showed no fear. Cody said, "Hunter, you can't stop what we've started. We're the future of WWE whether you like it or not. And if you try to punish us, we'll tear this entire company apart from the inside. We have the power, we have the numbers, and we have nothing to lose." Triple H's response was immediate and devastating. Hunter announced that Cody Rhodes is stripped of any championship opportunities for the next year. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and Austin Theory are all suspended indefinitely without pay. And Nick Aldis is fired from his position as SmackDown general manager effective immediately. The consequences are severe, but are they enough? But here's the problem. Cody and his faction just exposed themselves as a unified group willing to do anything to maintain power. They're not going to just accept these punishments quietly. This reveal sets up what could be WWE's most personal and brutal storyline in years, the civil war between Cody's faction and everyone they've wronged. The victim who's been most affected by this conspiracy, Braun Breaker, deserves to be part of this storyline, but his paralysis makes that impossible right now. However, Scott Steiner immediately posted a video response saying, "Cody Rhodes, you and your cowards just signed your death warrant. You admitted to paralyzing my son. When Braun recovers, and he will recover, the Steiner family is coming for all of you. I want your reaction to this insane reveal. Drop your comments telling me if you suspected Cody Rhodes or if this completely shocked you." Smash that like button if you're ready for the war that's coming. Subscribe to Ring Rumble 1 with notifications on because this story is exploding. Was this the right reveal? How does WWE recover from this? Can Cody be redeemed? What happens to his faction? Let me know everything because SmackDown just delivered the most shocking reveal in WWE history.